Gonna hand a little outside zone to King Freeman. King Freeman makes a cut. Good block by Chase Nichols out there, and King Freeman cuts it back. And King Freeman is running free, and he's at the 20, at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, King Noah Freeman.
12, and they run read option again. And he fumbles the ball. The Mills pick up the fumble. And man, oh man, we have a game. I told you he would get stripped, and he did get stripped.
Barham barking out the signals. He gets the snap. He wants to throw. He's going to go deep for Amari. Amari back there fighting for it. And Amari Rogers came down with that. What a catch by Amari Rogers.
Rips with that sniffer to the left. Just going to run it with Noah Freeman. Noah Freeman does have some blockers, and he does have some space. Is Noah Freeman going to take it here? Noah Freeman looks like he might take it to the house at the end of halftime. There were 3 seconds left, and Noah Freeman said 3 seconds is all I need.
They're going to look to left as they roll that way. Pressure coming. Perkins in deep trouble. Finally lets loose. Picked off by Evan Williams. 15, 20, 25, 30. Breaks the tackle. 40 to the 50. He's got open field. 40 to the 30 to the 20 to the 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown.
Tyner under center. Takes the snap. Looking to pass. Launches it over the middle. And it is caught.
Those quick screens can go the distance with these wide receivers that we have. Rigo drops back, looks right. He throws the ball deep to Jabray. Does Jabray make a play? Jabray jumps up, snags on top of the helmet, stiff arms another defender, leaves them both on the ground, turns around and backpedals in the end zone.
Coming back out in doubles with Quentin Murphy at quarterback. Noah Freeman to his left. Brandon Grill's going to go motion to your left. Pump fake. We got a little wheel route. Is he going to run underneath it? Oh, you see, oh my. We have a diving catch for a touchdown.
That's good. Archer again to throw. Good block from Hobb. He's going to go up top to Carnes. What a one-handed catch. Oh, my God. Wow. Carnes reached out with a one-handed catch. Oh.
Play and block. And Connor pick it up. Connor pick it up. They're going to go the distance. They're going to go the distance. That is Jade Henderson. They go the distance. They won the football game. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Are you kidding me? Woo! Are you kidding me? Oh.
Welcome, football fans, to Mill Commons Football here on the PCSSD Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm Tyler Fountain, voice of the Mill Sports Network, and I just want to introduce tonight's crew. On production, we have Terry Jordan. On the main cam is Linda Hinton, and on the field cam tonight will be Terry Paxton. And just to jump right into our pregame show, we are facing off against the 2-2 Maumelle Hornets, but they are better than what their record says. They're 0-2 in conference, but have a lot of players on their side of the ball. One of the players I would like to highlight is Jordan Candler, a senior, 5'7", 138 pounds, soaking wet, and he plays the position of wide receiver and DB. He can make plays when he gets in space, and he's also very capable of taking it the distance. They also have a great young running back, and I believe that is Jaden Worsham. He's a running back. He's a junior at 5'8", 149 pounds. Didn't really play much last year. Has showed sparks of how good he is this year in all games that he has played in. He will be their starting running back in tonight's game. He's one of those smaller backs that can fit in any type of hole, is very elusive, and once he hits that sideline, he can take it the distance. But as you already know, on this Meal side, they have playmakers everywhere. I mean, I had a chance to catch up with some of the sorry about that. Like I was saying, the Comets have athletes everywhere on both sides of the ball. And I had the chance to catch up with some of those athletes. And one of them, the people's favorite, the people's choice, was Jabray Shaw. As we all know, he is leading the state in interceptions with 5 of those. And when talking to him, I had the chance to ask him, while making plays on offense, what do you feel that says about you as a player while also leading the state in interceptions? And he kept it as simple as possible. All he said to me was, I mean, it just means I wanted more than my opponents. That's a simple statement, but holds a lot of weight because not every player out there on that field wants that more than their opponents. I mean, yeah, it's a dogfight. It's always going to be a battle in the trenches. It's good on good. Who wants it more? And Jabray Shaw simply tells me that he wants it more than his opponents, and I believe that's why he is one of these star players that we have. And not only was it Jabray that I got to talk to, but I did get to catch up with a young quarterback who's been leading his team to a 5-0 record and has had multiple, and I mean multiple, big games. And I asked him, what statement is it that he's trying to make? He simply told me that himself and his team are the best every night. That's what he's trying to show, that him and his team can play their very best every night when they step on the field, no matter what opponent it is. He also stated that he wants to be talked about when the conversation comes up of who the best quarterback is in the nation. And also included that he's showing college coaches that he can win games. He's only a junior right now. His name is Ringo, and you will know about him by the end of this season, before the end of this season as well. And with everything else that's going on, this matchup tonight will be quite interesting to see these Comets face off against the Hornets. The Hornets have athletes on both sides as well, not just those 2 players, Jordan Candler and Jaden Worsham that I named earlier, but they have a busload of athletes, and with a mindset like Coach Mop and his play calling, I believe they can challenge these Comets tonight. This will be a great matchup to watch. Athletes everywhere. Both teams just have to get their athletes and their star players in space. Some notable things about tonight's game. On the Maumelle Hornets side, they are missing their starting linebacker. They're missing Amari, who's their starting tight end and defensive lineman, who stands at 242 pounds, standing at 6'4". And not only that, but they are missing their starting quarterback, Weston Pierce, who's standing at 6'3", 184 pounds, and is a senior. Amari and Pierce are both out due to concussions and the protocol that we have. So that will take a toll on the Hornets, but I believe they have the confidence and believe in their backup quarterback as well as their tight end and linebacker that they still can make plays those players can make plays and have a chance to help their team win this game. Besides, we all know once one player goes down, it's the next man up mentality, and you just have to be ready for your chance to shine. This is Friday Night Lights, and tonight's lights will shine bright on these new players that we'll see on the field that's became a starter after being a backup.
I'ma get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah, it's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this at all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work. Check priorities, I'm doing that first. Checks big and I'm sure that hurts, but it's checkmate. We ain't selling short, know the work. Ain't nowhere to hide. You ain't gotta see me come and keep me on your mind, cause I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah, man, we coming for them bags that they said I couldn't have. Get the team. I got a vision for the things you ain't believe. Here's the motto, hard work is over everything. It's that comeback. I'm calling plays, hit the pass, then the run back. Yeah, I'm far ahead and gotta run last. But we ain't letting up, we never done that. Ain't nowhere to hide. You ain't gotta see me come and keep me on your mind, cause I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah, I'm on the way. On the way. Yeah, on the way. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Welcome back to the pregame show here where the Maumelle Hornets will be facing off against the Mill Comets here at the U. And we all know that when you have away games, the adversity, the atmosphere is always different than being at home. So I believe if these Hornets can get comfortable, and it's hard to get comfortable here at the U, if the Hornets just get comfortable, I believe they can stand a chance and, stay in the game and give it a challenge. But these Comet boys are crazy on the field. Both teams have an amazing coaching staff, great play calling. So tonight's game will come down to who wants it more. It's good on good. Can't ask for anything better than that here when it's Friday Night Lights. And we all know how the U gets down when it's Friday Night Lights. It's not just one player, it's every player. When they play as a team, they're unstoppable. And I believe in tonight's game, they won't wait till the second half to get it going. I believe they'll get going here in the first quarter, as soon as the game starts, when it kicks off, and that they'll be doing great things. These Comets are 5-0 right now.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah. It's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this to all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work. Check priorities, I'm doing that first. Checks big and I'm sure that hurts, but it's checkmate. We ain't selling short, know the work. Ain't nowhere to hide. You ain't gotta see me come and keep me on your mind, 'cause I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah. Man, we coming for them bags. If they said I couldn't have, get the team. I got a vision for the things you ain't believe. And here's the motto, hard work is over everything. It's that comeback. I'm calling plays, hit the pass. on your mind, 'cause I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah. Man, we coming for them bags. If they said I couldn't have, get the team. I got a vision for the things you ain't believe. And here's the motto.
And welcome back to the Mill Sports Network pregame show, where we're here with you every Friday for Friday Night Lights. It's always an amazing time. I'm Tyler Fountain, your commentator, the Mill Sports Network commentator. And I would like to just say if you all could subscribe on YouTube at Mill Sports Network, like, subscribe, comment. We'd love to hear what you all have to say. You can also subscribe to us on the PCSSD Sports Network as well. And we also have other networks such as the Maumelle Hornet Sports Network, Robinson Senator Sports Network, and the Sylvan Hills Bears Sports Network. But tonight, y'all are here with me. It's Friday Night Lights. We're here, Mills High University Studies, the U, as I like to call it. And some of the things I would like to highlight during this pregame show: Maumelle averages 21 points per game over 4 games, while allowing 24 points per game over 4 games. They are 2-2. They're 0-2 in conference play. Then on the flip side, we have the Mills Comets, who scores and averages 43 points per game while allowing 22 points per game. That's only one more point than what Maumelle usually averages per game. But this game will be slightly different, I believe, knowing that the Hornets are missing 3 of their star players, their starting players as well. That's Weston Pierce, their quarterback. That is Amari, their tight end. And they are also missing their linebacker as well due to an elbow injury. But Pierce and Amari are out due to concussion protocol. And yes, we do have to be safe. So welcome back. And right now, we will be having the national anthem. And tonight's commander carrying the national color is Cadet Captain Jada Good. The Arkansas flag is carried by Cadet Second Lieutenant Tanijah Highshaw. The rifleman, Cadet Private Kalia Johnson, and Cadet Corporal Adriana Lucky.
We ask that you all please remain standing while both teams play their alma
All
mater.
right, welcome back, folks. We are just about set, 4 minutes away from kickoff as the players leave the fields. Great job with the band on the national anthem, and we'll talk about our last game. So, Trip, I think this will be the best game in 5A Central tonight. There's some ball games tonight. This one's got a potential to be really good. That BB Pine Bluff game could be really interesting. BB sitting at 4-1, 2-1 conference. Pine Bluff 3-1, 2-1 conference. Some separation is going to happen in that game. This is a BB team that's been winning by defense. They lost their quarterback in the Mills game, lost him to a dislocated hip out for a year. And so they have figured out ways to win tight games. Last week against Milton, down 14-0, come back and beat them 14, and got to stop right at the goal just to hold on to those men. So looking forward to that ball game. Pine Bluff really surprised us. Changing the culture, getting things going. They got athletes. You know, people when we talk about some of the guys that are here playing for Mills or coming from Country Bluff or watching track or Whitehall and other places where Bluff's got some players. Two freshmen. I've seen him since his freshman year playing basketball in the state tournament. Amazing young man. Austin Denby is the guy that's just incredibly talented. They're really, really good. And they've got some great quarterback play. So excited to see how that game plays out. Watch that game on the network. Well, I know there's a game that you were going to be at tonight, but stole you away to be on the broadcast with me. But you're alma mater, Heber Springs, and international.
Yes, it is the second year in a row the Panthers will travel to Baltimore because of conference realignment.
And now we do have the captains for both teams approaching the field. For the Comets representing captains, we have Jabray Shaw, Renat Wilkerson, Ron White, Anton Pierce. For the Hornets, they have Achilles Pace, Malachi Soli, Tucker Culp, and Noah Gurney. And it looks like Maumelle won the toss. Comets won the toss and will elect to receive tonight. And not to mention, we do have other games coming across the state. We have the 3-1 Robinson Senators, who are 2-0 in conference, facing off against Valonia, the Valonia Eagles. And we also have the 0-4 Sylvan Hills Bears facing off against the Sheridan Hornets, who are 2-2. Those matchups will be quite interesting tonight, seeing that both teams aren't really at their best right now, but can always make something shape, make something work. When it's games like that, I would love to see who comes out on top in that Sylvan Hills and Sheridan game. The Hornets are in their corner. The Comets are in their corner. Looks like both teams are excited, jumping with joy, and are ready to play. The Comets even have a sign made that says, "SWAT those Hornets." I believe it's about to be a showdown for sure. Friday Night Lights is what it is. We will be back here shortly for game. Before this game gets started, I would like to highlight some teams across the division. 5A Central, the Comets are number 1 with a 5-0 record, undefeated in the conference, and right under them is the Robinson Senators, who are 2-1 in that 5A Central division. Then you have Morrilton, BB, so on. But the Maumelle Hornets are at the bottom, and they are on a losing streak right now, as they did just lose to Pine Bluff. 5A West Division, Alma leads. They're number 1 in that 5A West Division. Shiloh Christian is number 2, and Prairie Grove is number 3. In the 5A South Division, the Magnolia Panthers are leading at number 1. Hot Springs Trojans are number 2. Camden Fairview number 3. Coach Bowden and the Parkview Patriots are number 4. 5A East, we have the Nettleton Raiders at number 1. Southside Southerners at number 2. Wind Yellow Jackets in number 3. And the Valley View Blazers at number 4 in the 5A East Division. Pine Bluff did just defeat the Hornets last week, and next week the Comets will be facing off against those Pine Bluff Zebras. So that'll be interesting. We are here live getting ready for kickoff, and tonight's game will be a matchup for sure. Feet set, ball wet, and we have game time. It is Friday Night Lights, and we are ready. The Comets line up in shotgun formation. Looks like it's trips left with QJ King at the bottom of the screen. We have Trayvon Ross lined up in man against QJ. This matchup will be interesting as Jabray goes in motion with mismatched gloves, makes his defender miss, and then gets tackled here at the 24-yard line. Karsten Hillard came in on that hit. Trips left once again for the Comets. Daniel Brown and Ringo in the backfield, looking to the sideline to get the play call from Coach. Let's see what they have here. 2nd and 6. Inside zone wouldn't be a bad play. And they don't. Rigo looks left, throws a deep bomb, and it is nearly snagged, yet nearly intercepted. Looks like he was trying to connect with Javian Love. And on the defensive side, DeMontre Clegg came in and nearly intercepted that ball on accident, I should say. Third and 6. Ringo looks left, throws the quick screen to Anton Pierce. Anton makes his man miss and gets tackled. And that was DeMontre Clegg on the tackle as Anton Pierce picks up a first down. Comprehensive wellness first down. And these chains are moving. Daniel Brown hasn't touched the ball yet, but will touch the ball here soon. And it looks like they had a miscommunication on the play. Ringo hits number 6, who is tackled and swung down here at the 2-yard line. And Ringo finally connects with Javian Love. It looks like it was an accident. Ringo comes out the game right now. Charlie comes in. And I believe we will be seeing that power formation. Javian Love also comes out the game. That was a great connection between Ringo and Javian Love as they looked confused at the beginning of the play, but finally got the play down and completed the pass. QJ in at quarterback. Should be a read option here. And the ball is snapped over his head. QJ picks up the ball. Does he make a play? I believe he won't as he goes down at the 20-yard line. And plays like that cannot happen in games like this, especially when you're down on the goal line, not just the red zone, but when you're on the goal line, you want to push it in. You're already on the 3-yard line, so when you're in goal line, third and go, first and goal, whichever one it is, you want to make sure you get in that end zone, and you can't have plays like that because that can give the defense momentum. Ringo is now back in at quarterback. They have trips right, and they fake it to Daniel Brown. Ringo flushed out the pocket, runs, and is pushed out of bounds. Trayvon Rawls on the tackle. Third and goal for the Comets. Ringo getting the play call from coach. Team looks to the sideline. Brown waiting. Still hasn't touched the ball yet. One of those exciting players when he has the ball in his hands. Trips right. Anton Pierce, top of the screen, left side. Man, does he go to Pierce? No, he looks for Jabray, who's open in the middle of the field, and he is sacked by 2 Maumelle Hornets. That was B.J. Beats on the tackle as well as Ikaya Devine. Daniel Brown comes out of the game as Charlie comes in. QJ still in. Javian Love back in the game. Anton Pierce, Jabray Shaw, who I mentioned earlier in the pregame show. Looks like they go empty here. Ringo in the backfield by himself. Has multiple receivers who he can hit. And Javian Love gets the false start. So we do have a flag on the play. That'll be 5 yards back as Javian Love was anticipating that snap call right there. And instead, they move it forward. Looks like it was offsides on the defense instead. Empty is what it is as Ringo gets another call from coach on the sideline. Who can he hit here? I believe that middle of the field will be open. That's they're blitzing off the edge. And then you also have number 8 creeping up there. Looks like they want a double team. And we have a false start there on Jabray Shaw. And we are back. Ringo drops back, looks left. It is 4th down. He is flushed out the pocket. Does he throw a touchdown pass to Jabray? Yes, he does, and that's a cornerstone touchdown as Jabray runs all the way to the track. And I mean, he might as well stay there as he flew past his defender with blazing speed. That was Akeem Lee's Ringo connecting with Jabray Shaw. And did highlight Ringo in that pregame show as well. But I would like to say that Ringo is leading the state in passing yards. I mean, he's a young quarterback. He's a gunslinger. He gets flushed out the pocket, but still stays poised, finds one of his star players, Jabray Shaw, and connects for a touchdown. It is the first quarter, 6-0, 9 minutes and 18 seconds left. QJ King in at quarterback, read option. He hands it off to Derek Murdoch. Murdoch runs up the middle and gets the 2-point conversion, and the Mills train is rolling early. We're rolling here at the U. The Comets are hyped. The Hornets run off the field. Let's see what they can do on offense. Let's see if they can make a play here on special teams. Like I said, they have a young star player named Jaden Worsham, who is the running back and also a kick returner. That lets you know he is elusive. He's a young athlete. He stands at 5'8", 149 pounds. Great kid, very coachable. Let's see if he can make a play if this ball gets kicked to him as QJ King lines up to kick this ball off. The Comets are rolling early. Looks like this is going to be a passing game for the Comets. I don't know if they want to try and run up the stats for Rigo and his receivers or what. Daniel Brown hasn't touched the ball yet, which is very surprising. I'm sure he will get his chance, and when he does, I believe he'll take one the distance. QJ King lines up, feet set, ball wet, and he kicks this ball away from Worsham, and they let the ball bobble a little bit. He makes 2 cuts at the 10, makes another cut, and is tackled at the 15-yard line. That was Kristen Clay on that return right there. You hear the fans, you hear the atmosphere. Can the Hornets overcome this atmosphere that the Comets are bringing here tonight on Friday Night Lights? This is game of the week. We have news crews here, camera crews here. This game is very exciting. People have been anticipating this game all week, and I believe we will give them a show here at the U. Charlie, defensive end, has his defense out there. Jabray back on that defensive side. I talked about him in the pregame show. I mean, he scores on offense, makes plays on defense, leading the state in interceptions. I said, what does that say about you? He says that means he just wants it more than the other players. Hornets, inside zone, first play of the game. And they pick up about 2 yards, making it 2nd and 8. Now, as I was saying about Jabray Shaw, he is a crazy player on that defensive side of the ball as well as offense. He has 5 interceptions. And on the offensive side, Jabray Shaw has 10 total touchdowns, 11 now, and he is accounted for 76 points in only 5 games. 76 points in only 5 games. 6 games if we count tonight's touchdown. And they run the ball there once again and only pick up about a yard there, making it 3rd and 7. Jason Baum is in at quarterback as Weston Pierce, the starting quarterback, is out due to concussion. And he rolls out left, throws, incomplete pass as he was trying to connect with number 31, Allen Timmons. And looks like the punting team will come out on the field for the Maumelle Hornets. Jabray Shaw back deep to return the punt. If the ball gets to him, all I can say is watch out. The kid is dangerous. The kid is elusive. The kid is special. Hasn't came out the game yet. Kickoff, kick return, defense, offense. The Hornets bobble the punt, and Jabray fair catches it here at about the 47-yard line. And the ref marks him a little closer than what he caught it. But, hey, no complaining on the Comet side of the ball. That explosive Comets offense is getting ready to take the field once again. The young quarterback, Ringo, who has led his team to 5-0, is in the backfield with Daniel Brown. I did get a chance to catch up with both of those young players there. And Jabray comes in motion. They fake it to Jabray. They hand it to Daniel Brown, who bounces it to the outside and is tackled by Karsten Hillard. After talking with Daniel Brown earlier today before tonight's game, I said he's been having a good season. He picked up an offer as well. And I asked him, what does he feel like he can continue to get better at throughout the season? He told me he still has a lot of work to do, and he wants to work on everything right now. He said he's good, but he wants to be excellent. The next step is to be great at everything he does, but he also wants to work on his craft and his skill set to just improve overall and completely and be better than he was yesterday. Trips right, bottom of the screen, Anton Pierce. Looks like he was bracketed. Ringo almost gets flushed out the pocket, but is sacked and loses about 5 yards on that play. 10 yards on that play, I believe. And the Comets are backed up. It is now 2nd and an acre. That is 2nd and forever. I'm sure you could do the math there. Trips right once again. Anton Pierce, man coverage. Top of the screen, and Ringo throws the quick screen to Javian Love, who spins out of a tackle, shows the speed, and he fumbles, but the ball is no. Pierce almost picked up the ball on the scoop and score, but fumbled it as he tried to scoop it, and the Hornets will have the ball here at the 25-yard line. Javian tried to make a great play there, almost did make the great play as he showed the speed after spinning out of the tackle, but the ball was punched out. And we all know if you're a great defender, you play great defense, safety, corner. One of those things you have to be able to do and have to be phenomenal at is punching the ball out. Once you get in on that tackle, you're not always going to get a good tackle, so you have to make those tackles count. And they did just that on that Hornets side of the ball. The Hornets come back out on offense, 25-yard line. That is Burham in at quarterback with Jaden Worsham lined up beside him to the right. Looks like they're going to send their player in motion. That's Allen Timmons. And they hand the ball off, and he is tackled after picking up about 4 yards right there, making it 2nd and 6. 29-yard line is where the Hornets are at. Can they drive down this field? Will they cross half field? Will they cross the midfield mark on this drive? I'm not sure. We're not sure. We're going to see what Coach Mop has up his sleeve without his starting quarterback in tonight. Looks like there's some confusion between Jason Burham and Jaden Worsham. And Burham hands that ball off to Worsham as he is tackled by a hornet of Comets. I mean, a busload of Comets. The Hornets getting the call from their coach here on the sideline. The Comets are in man coverage. Looks like they're coming off the edge. Might have a blitz coming. And they send one. And Burham is intercepted. And that is Jalen Ento on the interception as they reach in and try and strip the ball once again. Looks like the Comets have the ball where Jalen Ento would have had them if he held on to it. So, you got your wish. Let's make a play. Like I said, Jason Baum isn't the starting quarterback. It's usually Weston Pierce. He is out due to concussion protocol. So, Not sure how long he'll be out, but that will be something to look out for in tonight's game. And we have Rigo in at quarterback. They throw a quick screen. That quick screen is nearly intercepted by number 31, Allen Timmons. And if Rigo just gets that ball out a little quicker, not even sure if he could have got it out any quicker than what he did, but the play looked obvious. They threw the quick screen to the short side of the field. They tried to get QJ the ball, and we all know Mr. One Cut QJ is special when that ball is in his hands. We love to say crown that king, and I believe we will be crowning that king tonight because I know he will get in the end zone. Trips left, but the Comets are still looking to the sideline to get that play call. Ringo gets his offense set, calms him down, gets him poised. Lets Jabray know what he has right there. Still talking to his receivers. I believe that's Javian Love he's talking to. And they're keeping that ball in the air. Rigo tries to scramble and gets tackled and tripped up right there at the 35-yard line, which brings up 3rd and long. As the Comets stay, nope, they go away from trips. Not sure what to call this formation other than empty. And Rigo throws a quick pass, nearly intercepted after being bobbled by Charlie. And we all know tip balls are interceptions, but that one was luckily to not be intercepted as the Hornets couldn't keep their hands on it. Fourth and long is what it is. They stay in the same formation with Charlie in. And just because he plays defense and stands at 6'5" doesn't mean he doesn't have speed. He runs right past his defender, and they throw it to a wide open Anton Pierce as he is tackled by DeMontre Clegg. And that's enough for a comprehensive wellness first down. If the Mill Comets keep it up here at the U, I believe they might run the score up tonight. We all know how Coach Lee loves to do it. I mean, whenever he is close to 50, he gets to 50. Looks like Anton Pierce will need some assistance. I'm not sure what's going on. They call a timeout. And not sure what's going on with Anton Pierce here as he's helped to the sideline to sit on the bench. Caleb Sane should be coming in for Anton Pierce. And we are resuming play with QJ King in at quarterback. When QJ is in, he can throw, so you have to watch out for not only that read option, but also a play action as well. And they run the read option with QJ. I told you we love to crown that king. He knows how to get to the end zone, and he does just that in no time with his second play in at quarterback in that goal line. I mean, it was 1st and goal. They give QJ the ball, and QJ does exactly what he does best. That's get in the end zone. Crown that king. That's enough for a cornerstone touchdown as the Comets go up 14-0 here with 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Things are looking scary for the Hornets right now. QJ stays in at quarterback. Hands it off to Murdoch this time, and the bowling ball gets in for the 2-point conversion, making it 16-0. It's early in tonight's game. It's early here at Friday Night Lights. I mean, it's 7:24. The game started 24 minutes ago. It's already 16-0 with 4 minutes left. These Comets, when that train gets to rolling, it gets to rolling. And I told you in the pregame show that the Comets don't always do great in the first half, but tonight they are showing their true colors. They're playing like a team. They're playing like Coach Lee has had them practice all week, and it looks great. Not only live, but it will look great on film. So shout out to those Comet players and the other coaches on the sideline, assistant Coach Lee, the whole coaching staff. They're doing a great job here at the U. And while I do have a second, I would like to shout out one of our sponsors, our first down sponsor. That is Comprehensive Wellness Center, located at 9712 West Markham Street. QJ kicks that ball off, and instead of getting swarmed by the Comets, that Hornet just falls down to his knees. That was Jason Crawford, who plays safety, and it doesn't look like things are just going great for the Hornets right now, but maybe they can get some life here on this drive. They haven't crossed midfield yet all first quarter. Will they cross midfield? Guess we'll find out. The Hornets line up on offense. Looks like they're in a wildcat right now. They go away from that backup quarterback. They go wildcat, and that is Trayvon Rawls tackled after picking up about 7 yards there, making it 2nd and 3. Not sure when they will go back to that regular offensive formation, that spread formation there with Weston Pierce being out. That is the starting quarterback after Jason Barham has already threw an interception and hasn't crossed the ball past midfield. Trayvon Ross again. And he picks up a comprehensive wellness first down. And they're knocking on that midfield door right now. I wonder if Coach will stay in this all night. Trayvon Ross. They run power right, power left. He breaks a tackle and the flag flies in. I wouldn't blame Coach Mop if he stayed in this Wildcat formation. This Wildcat formation has moved the ball for the offense better than the offense has moved the ball all first quarter. Power right, power left. Doesn't have any other skill players in to try and run a reverse, so this maybe will be a power left, or you have to watch out for the dump pass if the Comets load the box. And they run power right this time. When Trayvon Ross gets tired, who will Coach Mop go to? The stands are packed tonight for tonight's game. The Comets facing off against the Maumelle Hornets. And when I say packed, I mean it is packed like it's homecoming or senior night. This is game of the week. The Hornets versus the Comets. Comets are 5-0. Hornets 2-2. Trayvon Ross, power right, getting chased by Murdoch, and a swarm of Comets come to the tackle. Come tackle Trayvon on their carry. Second and 7 is what it is. Trayvon Ross still in the Wildcat formation. Power right. And it is power right. Trayvon bounces it. Still running, still going, and it looks like the Comets can't bring him down. Coach Mop is hype on the sideline. They've passed midfield. That was enough for a comprehensive wellness first down. Coach Mop is hype. He's clapping, he's squatting down, and he's screaming to his team. Maybe he's found something. Trayvon finally comes out. Looks like they put Jalen Jointer in. They've run power right twice already. Power left should be what it is, but instead they run power right once again, but it is stopped due to a flag. No flag, actually. Looks like it's a timeout on the play by the Comets. Their second charge timeout. We will be back shortly when we resume play. And we are back as the Comets and the Hornets break the huddle. Coach Mop has finally gotten his team past the midfield mark with this Wildcat formation. It was Trayvon Rawls who's been moving the ball ever since from the 30-yard line, and now they go with Jalen Jointer in. They run power left. He bounces it, tries to stiff arm, and is tackled. 35-yard line ball pops out at the end of the play. Not sure if the Comets were expecting this, but they have it now, so let's see if they can make these in-game adjustments and stop these Hornets from scoring. 2nd and 13 is what it is for the Hornets. Jalen Joyner. And never mind, looks like that's Trayvon Rawls back in. And they run power right. It's a flag. He tries to cut back. And that was a great tackle by number 9 for the Comets, Ryan White with the Gator roll. Whenever a kid knows how to Gator roll, that means he for sure knows how to tackle. And he did just that. And on the flip side, we have the Silver Hill Bears facing off against Sheridan. The Bears are winning right now, 14-7 in the second quarter with 9 minutes left. The Hornets waiting to call. Ref blows the whistle. Let's get this game rolling. Looks like Coach Mop wants to go with a timeout as he shakes his head and wonders what his offense is doing right now. Maybe not even the offense. Maybe it's the ref he's looking at. Coach Mop wants to have a word with the ref. The Hornets have to come together right now, get some points on the board, and just give their team a little bit of confidence. While we're here on this timeout by the Hornets, we have the Robinson Senators beating the Valonia Eagles 14-0 here in the second quarter. 14-0 in the second is 16-0 here in the first. 1 minute left. Timeout by the Hornets. Will the Hornets come together and make plays? That is the question of tonight. Their quarterback is out. Their linebacker is out. Their tight end is out. So it's pretty hard on that side. But looks like Coach Mop wants to go back with Jason Barham as they cross midfield. And they have Jaden Worsham in beside him at running back. Kato Hunter, bottom of the screen. Trips right is what it is. Worsham looks like they throw a screen pass. And that pass looks like it was going to the lineman, number 67, Drake Lussier. I don't believe that play was for him, but when you do have a backup quarterback in, some things tend to get confusing. Everybody isn't on the right page. They're not on track right now, and it's just not looking good. Looks like that Wildcat was the best thing for the Hornets to do tonight, unfortunately. Barham stays in, him and Worsham. Barham tells Worsham to move. You can tell they're not on the same page. Not sure what's going on. And Worsham tries to pick up the block, but Caleb Same ran through that, and Barham throws an interception to Jabray Shaw. Jabray looks like he's playing backyard football running with the ball, and he gets to the 40 after going about 40 yards. Jabray Shaw, a special player. I mean, football players. You have offensive players, defensive players, and then you have Jabray Shaw. He came into tonight's game leading the state in interceptions with 5 picks, and tonight makes it a 6th interception. Jabray Shaw plays everything. I mean, he's the punt returner. Only thing I haven't seen him on is kick return. That's the only thing. And Jabray Shaw is just one of those special players. And you all will continue to see that night in and night out as he makes plays on offense, defense, special teams, all of the above. I mean, he's just one of those players. Can't be stopped. Burham throws his 2nd interception of the night. And that flag backs the Comets all the way back. And now they're behind the midfield mark. Ringo sends Javian in motion, hands it off to Daniel Brown, who makes a cut and is tackled after picking up 4 yards right there, which brings up 2nd and 6. The young quarterback, Ringo, knows how to control his offense, keeps them calm, keeps them patient, makes sure they know where they're at, where they're supposed to be, and what they are doing. Looks like it's a little. And we will be going to break as the Comets are beating the Hornets 16-0 here in the first quarter. As it comes to an end, we will be back as play resumes. And we are back here. Start of the second quarter, 16-0. Clock up top, 12 minutes. And it is 2nd and 6 right now for the Mill Comets. Here at the U, you'll never see anything better than these kids tonight. I mean, the Comets, they've came out on fire. That train is rolling here early. They have doubles to both sides. And we have an official timeout. And now we will resume play. Doubles to both sides. Daniel Brown and Ringo in the backfield. Ringo, pass the ball to QJ. Watch the cut, watch the feet. Instead, he doesn't make a cut and is nearly thrown into the bleachers by number 2, DeMontre Clegg for the Hornets. And that will be a flag. Not sure what's going on there, but that was unnecessary. Hurting his team as they are already down right now. Coaches hate that. Looks like he will be coming out of the game for that play. Like I said, coaches do not like that, but that is enough for a comprehensive wellness first down. Looks like Jabray Shaw is back in the game. Trips left, bottom of the screen. And then they have, oh my, it's empty, 5 wide. And the ball is snapped over his head. Rigo has to fall on the ball. They will be at the 40-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 20. 2nd and long, that's always more real estate to make plays. I believe they will do that. They were in 5 wide. Do they stay in 5 wide? If they do, this will be dangerous because these Comets have speed on the outside with all receivers. So you have Anton Pierce and you have Javian Love on the right side with Jabrayshaw, QJ King, and I can't see that number for the player in the middle, Jimmy Elliott. But Ringo is flushed out the pocket, and something that we never see happen, Jabrayshaw drops the pass. 3rd and long. If Jabray catches that pass, he turns up the sideline, makes a play. Like I said, he knows how to run the ball. He runs at his own pace, knows how to just control the flow of the game when the ball is in his hands. I mean, it's something special to see. This time, Jabray is the middle receiver. QJ King. Trayvon Ross lined up against him. Anton Pierce, top of the screen. QJ runs past Trayvon Ross. Rigo hits him off the line. QJ nearly makes the catch and drops it. Drops the pass. That's 2 drop passes, which could have been completions, but there is no need to worry. The Comets know how to make plays when they're in bad situations. So let's see if they make a play here on 4th and long, or do they punt the ball? Like I said, these Comets have speed on every side of the ball. All receivers fast. Long as Rigo doesn't get flushed out of that pocket, I mean, a play will be made. And even when he does get flushed out the pocket, Rigo is one of the best at still looking down the field to find his receivers. They have a blitz off the edge. Rigo is flushed, and he is sacked by a trio of Hornets. And that is a turnover on downs as the Hornets get the ball here at the 50-yard line. (16-0), 10 minutes here in the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Do they come out in Wildcat, or do they come out with Burham at quarterback? And it looks like they go back to that Wildcat formation, and that is Jaden Worsham. Not sure why his hands is on his knees as he's in as the Wildcat quarterback. And we have another timeout by Coach Mott. Looks like he's stressed out over there. Not sure if the Hornets are on the same page tonight. And we are back as the Hornets are on offense. 1st and 10. Do they know what they're doing? Let's see. Worsham in as the Wildcat quarterback. The ball is snapped over his head. Big Charlie is right there. Charlie and Pierce. It looks like they have some words for Worsham as he's down on the ground. And that backs the Hornets up. Nothing is going right for the Hornets tonight. I mean, I don't even know what to say right now, but the Hornets are better than what they are showing right now. And Barham is back in at quarterback. It trips right to the bottom of the screen. Looks like they run a screen, and the ball is dropped by number 31, Allen Timmons, but we do have a flag on the play. We will see what that flag is. Looks like it was a holding, and now it is second and keep counting because it is second and long right now. Third and long, they just changed the sign, and Barham is in with Worsham in the backfield. Can they make magic happen right here? Barham calls an audible as he steps up to the line, claps his hands. Ball is snapped. He rolls out to the left, looks deep, throws the pass, and the pass is nearly intercepted by you-know-who, Jabray Shaw. That brings up 4th and long. Looks like the Hornets will be punting here. They haven't really been able to find anything or get in a groove. The Sylvan Hill Bears are beating Sheridan 21-7 in the second quarter with 2 minutes left. And the Senators are defeating Valonia 21-0 in the second quarter. Ball will be down at the 41-yard line for the Comets. Pulaski Academy is defeating the Bombers 26-0 in the second quarter. Good game over there. Ringo hands that ball off to Daniel Brown. He finds a small, teeny, tiny hole and tries to get some yards, but is tackled right there at the line of scrimmage. Ringo drops back, and he hits QJ as he keeps 1 foot in to make this play count. That's enough for a comprehensive wellness first down. We do have a flag on the play. And the Comets get a short gain there. But anything for the Hornets, any stops that the Hornets get are good stops because things aren't going their way right now. QJ in at quarterback. Like I said, he's not only a read option player, but can throw the ball as well. He throws the ball on a string like he's a puppet master to Jabray Shaw, and Jabray is brought down at the 25-yard line. That is enough for a comprehensive wellness first down. QJ King is one of those players that can do it all, and I mean absolutely do it all. Looks like he goes from quarterback to receiver right now as Ringo comes in, Charlie comes in, and Javian Love. So Rigo does have multiple receivers he can hit right now, but let's see who he goes to because he also can hand that ball off. And instead, looks like he's an empty. Trips left, bottom of the screen. QJ, right side. And that ball is nearly snapped over his head as Ringo has to make a play out of nothing and is brought down at the line of scrimmage, which brings up 2nd and 10. Empty is what it is as Ringo drops back, looks left, has 3 players open, and throws it over QJ's head. Looks like Ringo was trying to connect with QJ there as QJ connected with Jabray to get them past midfield. That brings up 3rd and 10 for the Comets. Let's see what Coach can pull out of his bag of tricks right now. 3rd and 10 is what it is. Looks like they stand empty. They haven't been running the ball much, but they don't have a reason to run that ball much. He throws it to Anton Pierce. Pierce makes a cut, breaks a tackle, and is tackled there at the 20-yard line. Brings up 4th and 5. Javian Love comes out. 4th and 5, QJ King in at quarterback. Watch the read option or the pass. Looks like he's passing it to Anton Pierce. That ball was tipped, and if he caught it, it would have been an interception as Anton Pierce can't believe what just happened. One of his touchdowns got tipped, but that's okay. The Comets are still in the lead, 16-0 in the second quarter with 6 minutes left here in this first half. The Hornets back in that Wildcat formation. Looks like he bounces it to the outside, has enough speed to run past defenders, and he gets pushed out of bounds. Jaden Worsham has blazing speed, one of those young, elusive running backs here in this 5A division. One of the very few that can make cuts like no other and can fit in any type of hole. Makes a play out of nothing as they run power right. Makes a move, bounces it, tries to keep making a play, but instead he is tackled. Looks like he doesn't pick up any yards on that play. And that brings up 3rd down. It's tough right now for the Hornets. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It's just tough right now. It's ugly out there. The Comets are swarming more than the Hornets are. They're staying at Wildcat, and he nearly breaks it as he picks up the comprehensive wellness 1st down. And like I said, nothing is going right for the Hornets right now as Trayvon Ross is down on the field. He will be needing assistance after picking up that 1st down. I mean, sometimes when it rains, it pours. And that's exactly what it is doing for the Hornets right now. Their parade is being rained on, and it's ugly out there. I mean, hopefully it gets better for these Hornets, but doesn't look like the sun is shining right now. Trayvon Ross, the senior, 5'8", standing at 5'8", 151 pounds, was able to walk off the field with his own assistance. So looks like there isn't many problems going on. But it looks like Jordan Candler is in at Wildcat, and he gets face masked immediately and brought down in the backfield. Hopefully his neck is okay. His helmet was swung all the way across the field as he tried to make a play. And flags are in on the play. That will be moving the Hornets up 15 yards, and that will be enough for an automatic comprehensive wellness first down. Candler, who I highlighted in the pregame show, is a special player as well. He played running back last year, but has since moved to receiver and safety. He's special, knows how to run the ball, has great vision, but these comments aren't letting him get anywhere as the ball is popped out and he is tackled down at the line of scrimmage. It's tough right now, and it's only getting tougher. Candler comes out the game. Trayvon Ross comes back in. Things just aren't going good for the Hornets. Not at all. But we are playing the Maumelle Hornets, and Maumelle Hornets are one of the other networks that we have, and my man Steve is up top right above me, and he is talking about those Hornets right now. Wonder what he's saying. Not sure if it's anything good or anything bad. The Hornets come back out in that Wildcat formation. Trayvon has to tip the ball to himself. It was a fumble, nearly picked up by the Comets, but it was bobbled, I believe, once again, and the Hornets did recover it. Things are only getting worse right now. They stand Wildcat. They do believe in Trayvon Ross, as we see. And they run power left, but we have a flag on the play. And it's starting to get messy right now. False start on the Hornets. Like I said, when it rains, it pours. They're not on the same track right now. Chemistry is bad. One player is on chapter 1 while the other player is on chapter 3. While the third player is on chapter 9. They're missing their starting quarterback, Weston Pierce. They have to run Wildcat. And Trayvon Ross is nearly stripped as he is tackled down after picking up about 2 yards, which brings up third down. Power left, Trayvon Ross finds a hole, breaks some tackles, keeps breaking the tackles, and picks up a comprehensive wellness first down. He turned into a bowling ball out of nowhere, just knocking pins down, but instead of pins, they were bodies. And Ross comes out to get a breather as the fresh number 22, Jalen Joyner, comes in. Wildcat has gotten them this far. They shouldn't shy away from it. They run power right with Jalen Joyner. He cuts it back to the left side, and he is tackled. Nearly picked up another first down. That brings up second and short. Mark Castor comes in, as well as number 58 for the Comets. And we do have a timeout by the Comets as they get their substitutions ready.
Man on a mission, I'ma get get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah, it's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving it, so all you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work. Check priorities.
And we are back fresh out of the timeout. The Comets have a new defensive line in. As the line was getting tired, the Hornets are starting to move this ball down the field. They have Jalen Joyner in as the Wildcat quarterback. They run power right. He cuts it back to the left, but he is swarmed by the Comets and gets nowhere. That brings up 3rd and short. Jalen Joyner runs up the middle, and as he tries to get the first down, we'll see if he gets it. And it looks like they do get the first down. That's enough for comprehensive wellness. First down. Comets are stacking the box right now. Trayvon Ross comes back in. They run power left, and that should be a flag, but instead it isn't. Trayvon Ross picks up another comprehensive wellness first down. This Wildcat formation is eating the Comets up right now. The score should be up by the Comets. I mean, the score should be just absurd right now, but the Comets have missed out on some touchdown connections in the air. So it's still 16-0, 2 minutes left here in this half. Trayvon Ross, power right out of the Wildcat, cuts it back, runs up the middle, and we all know the Comets defense when it comes to the run game. Any team that runs up the middle, for some reason, always gets positive yards. Not sure why that is, but that is what happens when teams run up the middle. Positivity is what I call it. And as they switch running backs, we have a flag on the play. While we have a break right now, I would like to talk about our other sponsor, our touchdown sponsor. After every touchdown, I do announce it. That is Cornerstone Home Lending by D.O. Vanucci, located at 1701 Centerview Drive in Unit 200. The number is 501-303-4050. 501-303-4050. You can also go to their website at www.loansbydo.com. Or you can shoot a text and say DIO. That is DIO to 36260. That's text DIO, DIO to 36260. 1 minute left here in this half. We have the halftime show coming up. And that will be our other sponsor, the Kills Carpet One halftime show. And Ross runs up the left side, tries to get in that end zone, but doesn't. That brings up 4th down. 30 seconds left. Hornets will probably call a timeout here. Make sure the Comets don't get the ball back. Run one last play. But instead they let the clock run out. Oh, Nope, they call a timeout with 0.2 seconds left. Do they go in the air or do they stay in Wildcat? They haven't scored all game. Barely have been passing that midfield mark. I'm sure Coach Mop has a play up his sleeve in his bag of tricks. Does he pull it out right now or what? When things can't get going, when things don't look good, sometimes you have to pull out those trick plays. And the Hornets break from the huddle, as well as the Comets. The Comets still have Charlie, Jabray, and Pierce out there on that defensive side. Don't see much of the starting defensive line. And it looks like the Hornets are lining up for the field goal. Don't have their quarterback in as the holder, so this can be a fake. But instead, it is a field goal, and that ball doesn't get anywhere near the goalpost. And that will do it for the first half. Join us after for the Achilles Carpet One halftime show. The Achilles Carpet One Floor and Home halftime show. I will be back here shortly, right before the second half.
Ackles Carver One.
We are more than a carpet store.
Get up to 50% store-wide plus no interest financing. Plus, add installation and get $300 cash back.
We make it beautiful for less.
At Ackles Carver One.
We are more than a carpet store.
Get up to 50% store-wide plus no interest financing. Plus, add installation and get $300 cash back.
We make it beautiful for less.
Well, I keep up with all the standings and stuff. I do our standings. Hey, let's go Bears! Let's go Bears! They're winning the game. 7
Who they playing?
Cherry. Hey, they could win 2 in a row. This could get them rolling because they'll win next week too. They got to play. They play Jacksonville next week. That'll be good. Jacksonville.
Guess what band use the sound from this game?
Okay, so I'm gonna. I guess Sully doesn't live.
Guy's like, do you need a jacket?
His mic will be hot. Okay. His mic will be hot.
Welcome back, Comet fans, to the Ackles Carpet One halftime show. We're going to head down to the field and join the band's halftime performance. After the band's performance, we will be back with you guys with about 9 minutes left in the half.
Josh Brenenberg and Ainsley Atchison. Drum Majors, is the band ready to take the field in performance? The field is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, the Maumelle High School Marching Band. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Will the owner of the vehicle with license plate MKAJIL please move your vehicle which is blocking traffic. If it is not removed, it will be towed. Again, that is vehicle with license plate MKAJIL. The car is your vehicle is blocking traffic. If it is not moved, it will be towed. Please move it at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field from Sweet Home, Arkansas, the Mills University Studies High School Marching Band. The band's 2022 production features works from Superman, Man of Steel, and Jurassic Park. The band is under the direction of Mr. Daniel Cooper and Mr. Ray Cross. So Major Kalinda Lewis, is your band ready? You may take the field for competition.
Murdoch would run the two-point conversion and make it 8-0 with 9:18 to go in the ballgame. 3:58 left in the first quarter. TJ Key would hit 16 yards. 14-0 Murdoch would hit the two-point conversion and make it 16-0 into our score stand. First half dominated really by two defenses. Overall yardage, first down is 8 from each team. Maumelle was 6 rushing. There was just one rushing first down.
Welcome back to the Kills Carpet King halftime show. We hope you enjoyed the performance tonight.
Total rushing attempt is 26 times.
Hold on just a second. The dance team is about to put on a show real quick. Hold on just a second.
In North Little Rock, Arkansas, you can call them at 501-214-0495. You can also go to the website. That is www.achillescarpet1.com. And just to go over that first half, I mean, the Hornets couldn't score at all. It looks like every time they ran the ball, the Comets were swarming the Hornets. And, I mean, that is pretty ironic, being that they are the Hornets. But Trayvon Rawls did get in when Coach Mop went to that Wildcat formation. And that Wildcat formation was the only hope and success that the Hornets had, but it wasn't enough to get the Hornets in the end zone. The score is 16-0 with the Comets leading. And Jabray Shaw, who has an interception already, has already been connected with by QJ King on a completion. It was a deep bomb down the field. Ringo is having one of those games as well where he just puts up crazy numbers. He's connected with Jabray Shaw for a touchdown that was in the back of the end zone, and Jabray Shaw had to reach out for that one. It was a 20-yard touchdown pass from Rigo to Jabray Shaw, and Derek Murdoch completed that two-point conversion. And also QJ King, the king that we have to crown, got in the end zone as well. I'm sorry, I was stopped by the halftime show that the Comets are putting on here at the U. But QJ King had a 16-yard run. It was a read option. You know, when they put him in at quarterback, he is capable of anything, and I mean anything. The kid is a flat-out athlete, and Derek Murdoch got in for the two-point conversion on that one. That makes it 16-0. The Comets, they are always a better team in the second half, and the second half is coming up. We will be back in 30 seconds. I take that back. We'll break in 30 seconds. And like I was saying, QJ King, one of those phenomenal athletes, can make a cut in any type of situation and get positive yards. Anton Pierce has been playing good as well. The Comets have 8 first downs and had 8 first downs in the first half, as well as the Hornets. And we'll be back here shortly.
Ackles Carver One.
We are more than a carpet store.
Get up to 50% store-wide plus no interest financing. Plus, add installation and get $300 cash back.
We make it beautiful for less. At Ackles Carver One.
We are more than a carpet store.
Get up to 50% store-wide plus no interest financing. Plus, add installation and get $300 cash back.
We make it beautiful for less.
And we are back here for the second half. Maumelle Hornets, welcome to the U. The Hornets get a warm welcoming to the U from the Mill Comets. and this welcoming is a beatdown. I mean, it's only 16-0. It could have been worse, but some of those passes were tipped that were going to the end zone, and some of those passes were incomplete right through the hands of the receivers. But it's 16-0 on the bright side. I guess the only side that is bright is Mill's side because it's very dark and gloomy on this Hornets side. I mean, they haven't been able to get anything going for themselves except when they get in that Wildcat formation with Trayvon Ross. Not sure if they're going to go back to that, but they probably will, and that will be their best bet, seeing that Weston Pierce, their starting quarterback, is out, as well as their starting tight end, Amari. The Comets get set to kick this ball off, waiting on the referee's whistle, and we will resume play. And that is the whistle for QJ to kick this ball off. And he kicks it deep. Looks like that ball is to Worsham as he fields it. Worsham shows his speed, gets a great block, cuts back, tries to make a play, and does a little bit too much and loses yards. Wait, he stays on his feet, is still running, gets up to the 40, lowers his shoulder, and gets tackled by QJ King out of bounds. Looks like there's a little chirping going on between Worship and Charlie. The Robinson Senators are beating Valonia at the half, 35-3. Very lopsided on that side. The Hornets come out in that Wildcat formation as expected. Trayvon Ross, power left, runs it, and is tackled by at least 3 Comet players on that defensive side of the ball. The game is closer than a lot expected. And they stand at Wildcat. Trayvon Ross looked like he was nearly lifted off the ground as he's tackled right there at the line of scrimmage. Third and 2. They stand Wildcat. Trayvon Ross goes out for Jaden Worsham. Worsham is special. He's young, but they snap the ball high. He's able to bring it down and pick up a comprehensive wellness first down. Running up the middle has always been a thing for other teams when playing against these Comet players. Not sure why that is. Even if they load the box or just try to stuff the middle, I mean, it never works in the Comets' favor. And now the Hornets put their quarterback in as the Wildcat quarterback. He's lifted off of his feet by Derek Murdoch, who leads the state in sacks, and he has something to say about that as he flexes and stumps on the ground and screams. Murdoch is one of those star-studded players on that defensive line. He represents the defense well, and man, I'm telling you, if you just watch him all game, he makes plays when he's not even in on the tackle, and that says a lot about him. Burham stays in as the Wildcat quarterback. He runs right up the middle, runs through a defender, and still running, and the refs finally blow it down after picking up about 8 yards on that carry. Third and 6 for the Hornets. They stand Wildcat. And Burham is tackled short of that first down mark, which brings up 4th and 1. Looks like it'll be an official timeout. And if you all are watching, please be sure to like and subscribe to the Meal Sports Network. 4th and 1, Trayvon Ross comes in, hurdles over some defenders, dragging other defenders, and is finally tackled at the 21-yard line after picking up a comprehensive wellness first down. line, Trayvon Ross back in as the Wildcat quarterback. Runs left, tries to cut back, and is tackled by Charlie Collins, Caleb Sane, and number 24, Renault Wilkerson. He is the former Hornet. And Trayvon Ross comes out of the game. They put Jason Barham back in at Wildcat. His game has been slow for the Hornets, and I knew a dump pass would come sooner or later with him back there. And Derek Murdoch, who leads the state in sacks, gets another one. And now he has 8 sacks on the season, maybe even 9, leads the state. Like I said, that kid is special. Charlie Collins, once the ball popped out, Charlie tried to tip the ball back inbounds to keep it in play, tipped it towards his teammates, but the refs called him down. And with it being 3rd and long right now, they go back to a regular formation. Worship running into the game. Coach Mop calls a timeout. And we will be back here shortly. And while we have a moment, I would like to go down our list of sponsors. That is the Comprehensive Wellness Center, which is our first down sponsor, located at 9712 West Markham Street in Little Rock, Arkansas. You can call them at 501-954-8800 or go to their website at www.comprehensivewellnesscenter.org, as well as email them at saintsenterprises2021@gmail.com. The Hornets are back on offense after that time out by the Hornets. It's 3rd and long. Burham and Worsham, nearly a false start, and here comes the flags. I mean, it's a great false start on the Hornets. Let's back that ball up. Back it up, back it up. And as I was saying about our sponsors, we also have the touchdown sponsor. You know, after the Comets score, anybody score, but it's usually the Comets. A Cornerstone touchdown, D.L. Vanucci, Cornerstone Home Lending, located at 1701 Centerview Drive, Unit 200. Text D.O. to 36260. And Barham drops back, tries not to throw a pick this time, flushed out the pocket. Is he going to throw a pick? And he does throw a pick, and Bryce Shaw is running, gunning, and he is gone. The midfield, he's burning the Hornets right now. He puts on the speed, shows the speed, gets in the end zone, And man, oh man, Jabray Shaw, you are special. That's coming from me, Tyler Fountain, the commentator for the Mill Sports Network. Jabray Shaw is one of a kind, half man, half amazing. That's a cornerstone touchdown. Number 8, you can't spell great without number 8. Burn through the ball, and that pass was late and making me mess up on my words when you make plays like that, Jabray. Keep balling, man. Special. He's special. That's his second interception of the game. First pick 6 of the season, leading the state in interceptions. Had 5 coming into the game, has 7 total after tonight. It's only the third quarter, 22-0. 6 minutes, 19 seconds left. Third quarter. QJ King in at quarterback. Hands it off to Murdoch. He was fighting but gets tackled at the 1-yard line. 2-point conversion is no good. Jabray Shaw. That's all I can say. I don't have to say anything else. All I have to say is Jabray. I mean, like I said, I talked to the kid earlier before the game. He kept it real simple. Very simple. I say you're leading the state in interceptions while also making plays on offense. What do you feel that says about you as a player? And he tells me, I mean, it just means I want it more than my opponents. And he simply showed it as he ran. I mean, he's like the honey badger as he just sniffs the plays out. He's kind of like a ball hawk, always near the ball. I mean, he's special. Like I said, it's hard not to talk about the kid. I mean, he's on both sides of the ball and makes plays day in and day out. The kid is special. QJ King set to kick this ball off. Jabray got me out here hopping out my seat. And the Hornets field that kick. Looked like he was scared to field the kick as he is tackled. And Maumelle will have another chance to score. Will they score? 22-0 is what it is here in the third quarter at the U. Coach Lee and the coaching staff, I want to give a shout out to them. Doing a great job with these players. And it's showing. This is one of those games where you can rest your star players, rest your starters. I mean, by the fourth quarter, put the reserves in and just let them ball. Let them have fun, but play in your means. Play by the script. And the Hornets come back out and Wildcat. Haven't really seen anything different. It's another flag on the play. Like I said, the Hornets haven't been able to get anything going. When it rains, it pours. And it is absolutely pouring right now. And that will back the Hornets up 5 yards. Remain first down. 1st and 15. The Comets balling right now. Absolutely balling. And Joyner in, tries to run up the middle. Tries, keyword, and he gets no gain. While we have a quick second, I would like to shout out our third sponsor. That's our halftime sponsor, the Achilles Carpet One the Achilles Carpet One Floor and Home. They are the sponsor of the halftime show. They're located at 10 Maumelle Curve Court in North Little Rock, Arkansas. Call them at 501-214-0495. Trayvon Ross back in. They run the Wildcat power left, and he breaks Charlie's tackle and Pierce's tackle, gets up the sideline, tries to hurdle Jabray, and Jabray pushes him out and lets him know there will be none of that running towards his side. Trayvon Ross has the Mills crowd going crazy here at the U. And it's not a good crazy right now. I mean, don't mess with your brain. Sounds like that's what the fans are saying. Trayvon Ross has been balling in this Wildcat formation and is steady picking up yards. Some players just know how to make plays. He's one of those players. Missing my broadcast partner, Carlton Schutz. Want to just give a shout out to Carlton. Carl, if you're out there, let me know something, man. I'm missing you out here, the defensive guru. I need your expertise. I need your energy. Missing you, big man. And the Hornets run that ball and pick up about 1 yard on the play. Worsham comes back in as the running back in this Wildcat formation. He can't throw, so we won't have to worry about a little dump pass. Just right up the middle, inside zone. He picks up the comprehensive wellness, first down. Hornets have been getting first downs all game. Haven't been getting points. Game is very lopsided here in the third quarter with it being 22-0. Can Worship put some points on the board? He's patient, tries to make a player miss, and falls down 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like Worsham will be coming out. Nope, Worsham stays in. 20 goes out. That is BJ Beats as Christian Clay comes in. Power right once again, and Worsham is 8 up by Charlie Collins. Tackle for a loss. Charlie Collins, 6'5", unstoppable right now. He's eating. Charlie leads his team in tackles. He came into this game with 54. Caleb Sane has 47. And Ryan White in on that tackle as Worship runs, and it looks like another negative gain. Things are not going well for the Hornets right now. That voice had to get a little bit deep because they are getting deep in that backfield. That's fourth down. 4th and 16. They bring Brown back in at quarterback. Once again, the Hornets do not have their starting quarterback. That is Weston Pierce, due to concussion, as well as their big tight end, Amari, standing at 6'5". They're missing out on him, too, due to concussion. And their starting linebacker as well. And we have another flag on the play. Wasn't even a play because nobody was lined up. Jabray Shaw is a cheat code. I believe his new nickname will be Game Boy. I mean, a joystick. I mean, the moves he's making, the plays he's making. You know what? I'm going to stick to cheat code. He's a cheat code. What they say, you want to win, put Jabray in. Something like that. And the Hornets come out in that spread formation. Doubles left. They have Jason Baum in at quarterback. Already has 2 interceptions, threw 2 picks. Tries not to throw another one. Will he throw another one? He throws another one, and Jabray has his 3rd interception of the game. Or should I say cheat code? Cheat code has his 3rd interception. Shrugs his shoulders like Michael Jordan. And man, oh man, I said he tries not to throw another interception. Already has 2, and now he has 3. Jabray has 8 interceptions on the season, 1 pick 6 for 60 yards, and 3 interceptions tonight. Mr. Cheat Code. Mr. Cheat Code. Give him the ball. I mean, just send him on a go route right now. Jabray, you got to chill. You in that one bag right now. Jabray, you are in that one bag right now. And I would say chill out, but don't. Run it up. Run it up, run it up. Watch it all fall out. The cheat code, the human cheat code, half man, half amazing. Sniffs the ball out anywhere. 22-0. Ringo gets his offense together, and they finally give that ball to Daniel Brown. He shows his speed and nearly picks up the comprehensive wellness first down, but is tackled 1 yard shy. That brings up 2nd and 1. Looks like they keep this ball on the ground. Flag flies in from the Netherlands as the whistle is blown. That was number 11 on the carry. Personal foul, face mask. That will move the Comets up 15 yards. And a team like the Comets, you don't want to give them any life, any breath, or any hope. But who needs it? They're already winning 22-0 here in this third quarter with this clock running. Expect another touchdown here soon. Ringo tells his receivers what routes they're running. Watch out, the middle of the field is open. Looks like Jabray might take that middle of the field. Instead, they throw it to Pierce, and he connects. And Pierce drops the ball as the ball goes through his fingertips. Pierce is highly upset about that one. Kicks the pylon, runs back to the huddle, trots back, and just, man, great ball by Ringo. Ringo has to make something out of nothing and gets out of bounds. Third down. 3rd and 10. And Ringo drops back, spins, holds on to the ball. That brings up 4th down. Fourth and 15 is what it is. And that does it for the third quarter, which brings up a break. We will be back here shortly. Comets are in the lead 22-0.
You ready for this? home field advantage is such a huge deal in football, and I think it's a huge deal in the mortgage world too. That's why, you know, we're a local company. We have in-house processing and underwriting, and that enables me to make sure that my customers have a great experience from kickoff to the closing table. And that's just what we want to do, is give them a great experience.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you'll always have the home field advantage. Text DO to 36260 to get started today.
And we are back here for the fourth quarter. 22-0. Comets are in the lead. Looks like this game will be over fast with 12 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Jabray Shaw, 3 interceptions on the night. Hornets haven't been able to get anything going. Looks like Coach Lee is going to punt here. QJ puts a foot in that one. The cheat code is definitely cheating. Looks like a fight breaks out on the field between the Comets and the Hornets. Players have to be separated. Not sure what happened there. Flags fly in. Jabray hops off the field with 1 foot. And there was a personal foul on both teams, which offsets that flag and brings up first down for the Hornets. And the Hornets stand at Wildcat formation. Trayvon Ross back there. Ref throws the flag on Renault Wilkerson. Offsides. Trayvon is smacked. Hornets stay in this Wildcat. They've been in it pretty much the whole game. Brum has already thrown 3 interceptions, all 3 going to the cheat code, Jabray Shaw. Looks like Jabray is fine, and it looks like he wants more of his action. And he goes in and gets QJ. Jabray already goes in and gets some of that action as he dives in on the tackle. Along with Caleb Sane and Ryan White. Hornets are moving that ball. Picks up a comprehensive wellness first down, and a flag flies in from behind the play. Looks like it was an unsportsmanlike conduct against the Comets. Looks like these Comets will be 6-0 before this night is over. I mean, line these teams up at this point. Just line them up. They're knocking them down. Brum back in. Looks like they're still in Wildcat. Hasn't been throwing exceptionally. Let's see if he can run. And he picks up 1 yard. And Baum busts outside and is tackled by Ryan White and Jabray Shaw. Be sure to like and subscribe here on the Mill Sports Network. I'm your commentator, Tyler Fountain. My color commentator is Carlton Schutz, and my man on production is Terry. Scary Terry, he knows football like no other. And that ball is snapped way over Barham's head, and he falls on it. Every time they go forward, they move backwards. What do they say in the song? It's like we take 10 steps forward, 5 steps forward, and 10 steps back. That's exactly what the Hornets are doing as they're swarming in from behind on this scoreboard. 8 minutes and 25 seconds left here in tonight's game. 22-0. The score doesn't do justice for what the Comets have been doing tonight. They've missed out on about 3 touchdowns. And Barham drops back. Does he throw his 4th pick or does he throw his first completion? Which one is it? Looks like Jabray lets his teammate Anton Pierce get the interception. That would have been his 4th interception. Looks like they played pity pack, monkey in the middle, and Anton Pierce acts like he snagged on his teammate Jabray. He gets an interception here in tonight's game. 4th interception for Jason Baum. Like I said, the Hornets do not have their starting quarterback. I was wondering, was it his 4th interception or first completion? I guess I have my answer. 50-50 balls are not something you want to throw up against these Mills Comets. Speed, hands, athletes. Ringo in the backfield with Daniel Brown. Trips left to the bottom of the screen. Jabray Shaw, top, hands it off to Daniel Brown. Daniel sheds a tackle and gets tackled after picking up about 1 yard. Looks like that was Trayvon Rawls on that tackle. Pierce comes out the game as Jimmy Elliott comes in for James Stevenson. And they throw a quick screen to QJ King, and a flag comes in on the play. might be an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Hornets. Looks like it was unsportsmanlike conduct against the Comets. 22-0, 7 minutes, fourth quarter. I believe this will be an inside zone here. They're back up. And Ringo just throws that ball out of bounds. Another flag comes in. As the players are getting chippy on this sideline. QJ King and Trayvon Ross. Looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct against the Maumelle Hornets. And it should be an automatic first down. Looks like they will offset and they'll replay the down. And the refs blow the whistle. Third down. Ringo throws the ball to Anton Pierce down the middle of the field. Nearly caught, nearly intercepted by Jordan Cantler. Nearly caught by Anton Pierce. It brings up fourth down, and the Comets will be punting. And we have a timeout on the field. And if y'all could just like and subscribe if you are still tuned in, as the Comets are beating down on the Hornets 22-0. That is the Mill Sports Network. We do have other networks as well, as far as the Maumelle Hornets Sports Network. We have my man Steve upstairs. Shout out to Big Steve. And we also have the Robinson Senators Sports Network and the Sylvan Hills Bears Sports Network. Looks like all the network teams are winning tonight, except Maumelle, because they are facing off against us here at the the Mill Sports Network. The players are getting chippy out there. This game is nearly over. 6 minutes left here in this fourth quarter. And the Hornets come back out on the field with Jason Barham in at quarterback. They're in that spread formation. Maybe they just hand this ball off to Jaden Worsham, and let's just see if he can go to work, because passing has not been working out for the Hornets. And they do hand that ball. No, it is a read option. Barham keeps it, and he is tackled 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, bringing up a tackle for a loss, and 2nd and 15. And the Hornets stay in that spread formation. Surely they keep it on the ground, and they do. And nothing is going right as Jaden Worsham trips Jason Barham. Another tackle for a loss, but this time it was by his teammate. Comets are in control of this game. Barham spread formation. Will this end? It's a false start. When it rains, it pours. Thunderstorm. It brings up 3rd and forever. Barham, will he have his first completion or his 5th pick? And he gets a completion. First completion of the game, I believe. That ball is caught by Allen Timmons on the quick screen. These Comets will be 6-0. 6-0. Things are great for the Comets. let's keep this clock rolling. Looks like they do just that. Brom and empty. Sends Timmons in motion. Looks like Timmons was supposed to get that ball, but instead he doesn't. Brom. Does he complete another one? No, he throws another interception instead. And that one is took to the house as Jalen Into stretched out like he's one of the players from Incredibles. And boom. Nope, not a cornerstone touchdown. Looks like they will mark him down at the 2-yard line. 5th interception. He is record-setting tonight. 5 interceptions in tonight's game. That might be a new record here at the U, but not from any players at the U. Might be a new record for the Hornets. 5 interceptions, 1 game. Once again, he isn't the starting quarterback. It's Weston Pierce, but Baum is a good athlete all in all. Ringo goes on the center. Now he drops back to shotgun. Hands that note, runs the speed option, gets in himself. Ringo, I see the legs, I see the wheels. And he gets a cornerstone touchdown. 28-0, 4th quarter. Better believe Coach Lee is going for 2. And they get in for the 2-point conversion. And players are getting chippy. Looks like a fight is about to break out on the field. Punches are thrown. And we just want to make sure this game gets finished with great sportsmanship and just make sure none of these players get hurt. They emotions are high right now. They feel like they have something to prove. We just want to end this game with good sportsmanship. Interesting. It's 30-0. Will they keep this game going or will they end it? 3 minutes left. The Comets will be 6-0. The crowd is hyped. The cheerleaders are hyped. My man Terry is hyped. I'm hyped, and we are feeling good on this Comets sideline. On the flip side, Sheridan has came back, but the game was over. Silver Hills barely wins, finally gets their first win of the season, 28-27. Now, 1-5. 1-4, I'm sorry. Personal foul against the Comets. $30 to 0. Comets will be kicking off from the 10-yard line. And the Hornets might get their first touchdown of the night. But I'm wrong, they won't, and it is another flag on the play. And the Hornets pick up 5 yards on that carry. Two minutes and 4 seconds left. Looks like the Comets will be 6-0. I'm Tyler Fountain, your play-by-play commentator. I'm missing my partner in crime, Carlton Schutz, the color commentator. Once again, he is the defensive guru and gives you all insight on all defensive things and defensive things. It's a lot going on. Anyway, be sure to like and subscribe to the Mill Sports Network here on YouTube. You can follow on Twitter as well. And just like and subscribe. Leave comments in the comment section on YouTube. Tell us how we're doing. Once again, I'm Tyler Fountain, play-by-play commentator. Got my man Terry on the production. And Carlton Schutz, who is usually with me as my color commentator, who does a fantastic job. I'm missing him right now, missing the energy, missing that defensive insight, and missing him, missing these Comets win. He will be back soon, you all. Looks like the Hornets call a timeout, but they gather up. on the 25-yard line take a knee as a whole team. Not sure. Once again, the score is 30-0, but that doesn't tell all of it. The Comets could have scored more, but that 0, that goose egg on the scoreboard, does not describe the Hornets, their coaching staff, or their players. They have phenomenal athletes at Maumelle High. They have an amazing coaching staff. Coach Mop, the new head coach, a great coach. And the coaching staff, the athletic director, all of them are just great people over there at Maumelle. Just been a tough game for them tonight. Missing their starting quarterback in Weston Pierce, their starting tight end, Amari, and their starting linebacker. So things are pretty tough for the Hornets. And hopefully they bounce back, as these Comets will now be 6-0 after defeating these Hornets tonight. 1 minute left here in the fourth quarter. 30-0 is what it is. Jabray Shaw will be our player of the game with 1 20-yard touchdown catch, a 50-yard catch by QJ King, who threw it to him, and 3 interceptions and 1 pick six. A lot of numbers thrown around right there. And this game will be over. Comets are now 6-0 as this time runs out. Comets 6-0. That is the ball game. That does it. Comets 6-0. Hornets 2-3.
Gonna hand a little outside zone to King Freeman. King Freeman makes a cut. Good block by Chase Nichols out there, and King Freeman cuts it back. And King Freeman is running free, and he's at the 20, at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, King Noah Freeman.
12. And they run read option again. And he fumbles the ball. The Mills pick up the fumble. And man, oh man, we have a game. I told you he would get stripped, and he did get stripped.
Barham barking out the signals. He gets the snap. He wants to throw. He's going to go deep for Amari. Amari back there fighting for it. And Amari Rogers came down with that. What a catch by Amari Rogers.
Rips with that sniffer to the left. Just going to run it with Noah Freeman. Noah Freeman does have some blockers, and he does have some space. Is Noah Freeman going to take it here? Noah Freeman looks like he might take it to the house at the end of halftime. There were 3 seconds left, and Noah Freeman said 3 seconds is all I need.
They're going to look to the left as they roll that way. Pressure coming. Perkins in deep trouble. Finally lets loose. Picked off by Evan Williams. 15, 20, 25, 30. Break the tackle. 40 to the 50. He's got open field. 40 to the 30 to the 20 to the 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown.
Tyner under center. Takes the snap. Looking to pass. Launches it over the middle. And it is caught.
Those quick screens can go the distance with these wide receivers that we have. Rigo drops back, looks right. He throws the ball deep to Jabray. Does Jabray make a play? Jabray jumps up, snags on top of the helmet, stiff arms another defender, leaves them both on the ground, turns around and backpedals in the end zone.
Coming back out in doubles with Quentin Murphy at quarterback. No Freeman to his left. Brandon Grill's going to go motion to your left. Pump fake. We got a little wheel route. Is he going to run underneath it? Oh, you see, oh my, we have a diving catch for a touchdown.
It's good. Archer again to throw. Good block from Hobbs. He's going to go up top to Carnes. What a one-handed catch! Oh my God! Wow. Carnes reached down with a one-handed catch. Oh.
There's the snap. Kick on the play and block. And Connor pick it up. Connor pick it up. They're going to go the distance. They're going to go the distance. That is Jade Henderson. He goes the distance. Connor won the football game. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Are you kidding me? Woo! Are you kidding me? Holy.
And we are back as the Comets defeated the Maumelle Hornets 30-0. This game was very lopsided. The Comets got ahead from the start. The Comets got ahead from the start and just absolutely took control of the game. Jabray Shaw was player of the game. He had 3 interceptions, a pick 6, and a touchdown on offense. I mean, the kid is unstoppable. Forced to be reckoned with, very special, and just knows how to make plays when plays need to be made. He is on his way up here to the studio just for a little quick interview for our player of the game. You don't want to take the helmet off, get you a breather. I didn't know you could have took that helmet off.
Oh, all right, bet.
So we here with player of the game, Jabray Shaw. You had 3 interceptions, 1 pick 6. You came into this game leading the state with interceptions, with 5 interceptions. I talked to you before the game, had a chance to catch up with you. You told me that means you just wanted more than your opponent.
Right.
With 3 interceptions tonight, I feel like you're making a statement. I think it's deeper than what you told me, so I just want you to let me know a little bit of something, man.
I just want everybody to see that I can play both ways. I mean, I ain't doing nothing special. I'm just doing my assignment and the ball coming my way.
Nah, most definitely. And then on that offensive side of the ball, you did get a catch from QJ King once he threw that to you. I'm sure that was unexpected
right.
By that Hornets defense as well.
Yeah.
And you also reeled in a touchdown catch for 20 yards. What goes through your mind when you have games like this? I mean, you're unstoppable on both sides of the ball. What is it?
I mean, it's really just hard work. All the practice we went through summer, all that starting to pay off. I ain't doing nothing special. Just trying to help the team out, do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah, and I love the humble comments, man.
Sure.
And also, just you guys always defeat teams, but just to wrap this up, I mean, the penalties are holding you guys back. What do you feel like y'all can do to fix that?
Less talking, more playing. We got to be a lot more disciplined. That's it. Less talking, more playing.
Most definitely, and I appreciate you for coming up here. That's Jabray Shaw, player of the game, and that is it.